Welcome back. My name's Carrie and today I want to talk about the so-called Tesla tiny house. I usually keep to myself and focus on my own content in my little space on the internet, but some of the information going around has really gotten out of hand. No matter what I post, the price is constantly being questioned by supporters of the now widely known Tesla tiny home that seems to flood YouTube, showing off appealing prices that range anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000. The issue I have with this is that it gives people false expectations for all the companies actually building real houses, because now those homes appear to be 5 to 10 times more expensive. I'm still wondering whether people are actually watching these videos or just looking at the titles and thumbnails with wild prices and taking them at face value. Either way, a lot of the stuff being shared is just plain nonsense. So I'm going to try and clear things up a bit because I really think these videos are causing problems for the whole industry. What I'm going to do here is explain who's really behind the latest group of so-called Tesla tiny homes, show you what they really cost, and talk about how Tesla might get into this market. If you haven't figured it out yet, there's no such thing as a Tesla tiny home. I hate to break it to you this early in the video, but it's not real. I checked everywhere, I watched nearly all the popular YouTube videos on this topic, went through Tesla's website, and even looked at their Q1 press release. There's nothing. Well, I should rephrase that. There is a page from back in 2017 on Tesla's site. It's a marketing page called Tesla Tiny House that talked about a tour they did in Australia. The point of the tour was to showcase a small house that runs entirely on renewable energy. The page says Tesla was traveling across Australia in a small house powered 100% by renewable energy, and people could visit to see how Powerwall and solar could work together to power a full home. Nowhere on that page does it suggest this is something they actually sell. The house was just for demonstration, meant to show off their energy products. You can't buy it, and there's no price mentioned at all, let alone one as low as $15,000. What's happening is some YouTube channels are grabbing real homes that are for sale, slapping a Tesla logo on them, and hoping that gets clicks. I mean, I could put a Tesla logo on a doghouse, but that doesn't mean Tesla made it. That's not how this works. The good news is that many of these homes being used as clickbait can actually be bought. The bad news is they can't be bought for $15,000. The first set of videos that I believe kicked off this whole trend mostly featured the Nestron C2 in the thumbnails. Those seem to have died down a bit now. But just recently, I saw yet another home from a different builder being shown off as a Tesla tiny house. The way YouTube's system works is, it keeps showing you more of what you click on. So when I tried looking for the real Tesla house, my feed filled up with even more fake Tesla home videos. Now I can't even find Chance's home world anymore. It's seriously a mess. So let's get the facts straight on another fake. The latest model being shown off as a Tesla tiny house is actually called The Space, by a company named IO House. Cool house. Definitely. Tesla house. Not even close. IO House is a company based in Stockholm, Sweden, with a mission to build high-quality homes that support sustainable living. They want to create houses that fit naturally into their environment without causing harm. Their designs are meant for people who enjoy being close to nature and want to protect it. They say they aim to create living spaces that respect both the environment and the people who live in them. It's not hard to understand why someone would want to pretend it's a Tesla product. It has a unique, modern style that's pretty rare in the market. According to IO House, every detail in their homes is carefully designed to match natural living. Their houses are energy efficient, built to the highest standards, and meant to work in harmony with nature. That all sounds great, right? Let's take a closer look at the model. Right now, IO House only offers one unit called the Space, and yes, it can be shipped to the US. The Space is one of the most eye-catching homes out there with a futuristic look that most other companies haven't quite matched. It's completely off-grid, everything you need is built in and works independently. That includes electricity, water, and heat, all controllable through a smart device. To clarify the water setup, the Space has a 2,000-liter tank for fresh water, but if you're going fully off-grid, you'll need to refill the tank now and then. The home has a total space of 645 square feet, with one bedroom and one bathroom. The layout puts the bedroom at one end, the living area in the middle, and then the kitchen and bathroom opposite the bedroom. It includes a dishwasher, fridge, gas stove, washing machine, coffee machine, water filter, and furniture for the kitchen, living area, and bedroom. I'm always a fan of small homes coming fully furnished. Finding furniture to fit compact spaces can be tricky, and honestly, I don't like furniture shopping. So if I can skip that step, I'm all for it. One standout feature is the fold-down sides that turn into a built-in deck. It looks fantastic and adds a cool touch. The designers and builders aimed to create a modern space that still fits into nature. They wanted clean lines and a simple but elegant feel. What they ended up with is a stylish, sleek home that mixes a modern aesthetic with a nod to old traditions. I really think they nailed the design. When I hear, off-grid, this kind of home isn't usually what pops into my head, but I actually really like what they've made. Most of my viewers are based in the US, and yes, you can get an IO house here. They've teamed up with a company in South Carolina called Service 3KT LLC to make it available to American buyers. Right now, the base price for the space is €185,000, which comes out to around $188,000 US dollars. Just a little bit higher than the $10,000 price people keep hoping for. So we've cleared up that Tesla isn't making a tiny home. We know who's actually building this fake Tesla home, but what we don't know is whether Tesla plans to step into this space for real. Even though they haven't made any public announcements about entering the tiny home market, I still think it's possible. Boxable brought in Porsche Consulting to help set up their factory, trying to increase production. That tells me there's a lot of crossover between car manufacturing and home manufacturing. So I wouldn't rule it out entirely. If Boxable is looking to the auto industry for help, that tells us car production is more advanced in some ways than building homes. That would give Tesla an advantage if they ever jumped in. But if they do, I wouldn't expect them to sell a home for $10,000 or even $15,000. I'm not a Tesla expert. I've seen them around, but never sat in one. Still, I know they're not the cheapest cars you can buy. There are definitely more affordable vehicles out there. So I find it hard to believe that Tesla would release a home that costs less than even some of the cheapest tiny homes out there. It just doesn't make sense. If they do ever release a house, I expect it to be packed with technology and priced somewhere in the mid to high range. Or maybe I'm totally off. What do you think? Another possibility is that Tesla could just buy an existing tiny home company and rebrand it. A lot of new builders have popped up in recent years. If the market slows down, like it looks like it is now, some of them may not survive. That would give Tesla a chance to scoop them up, use their methods, and slap on the Tesla name. In my opinion, Tesla will stick to building cars and leave the home business alone. But hey, I've been wrong before and I'll be wrong again. There are a lot of fake Tesla tiny house videos coming out, and it's just not fair to the real builders. Those fake prices make real homes seem overpriced, and it hurts the whole industry. IO House is a real company making impressive homes that have been wrongly labeled as Tesla made. And yes, they are available in the US. I didn't start this channel to police the fake Tesla home space, but you know what? It's honest work, and someone has to do it. If this keeps up, you'll find me right here, letting you know who actually makes these homes, and how much they really cost. That's all I've got today. If you enjoy videos about manufactured homes, don't forget to subscribe. I've got new ones coming out every week. Thanks for tuning in, see you next time.